Hi guys. So after reading all the articles this week and the blog, it brought a lot up to my attention. I feel as though bringing this LGBTQ topic into the classroom can be really sensitive, especially for, some families and some administrators don't really like that, but I think it's 100% essential to bring in just because of today's society. And I think after doing the assessment on myself, I realized that there are still a lot of things I need to learn about it. Just learn about different ways to bring it in, appropriately, and to not pinpoint transgenders, gay, straight. I just want everyone to kind of feel as like though they're all equal. So I learned a lot about that, and I've also read an article in the past that talked about a first grade teacher who actually had a transgender student, and it really surprised me how someone that young could already know that they weren't the sex that they wanted to be. And she gave a lot of new pieces of advice and new strategies to use. For example, she stopped calling them boys and girls, which I know I have to work on, because that's just instinct to me. Boys and girls, get your notebooks out, get this out. And so just using words like friends or class or you all. So that was really good. And she also talked about how they did an activity that they went over which toys should be for boys and which toys should be for girls. And then, she had them critically think about, well, can only girls play with dolls? Can only boys play with trucks? And so they got a lot out of that. So I thought a lot about that article when we were reading all these ones this week. The book I found was actually one that a lot of you might have already heard of, because I've heard of it before, but I've never actually read it. And it was Tango Makes Three. It's a book. It's actually a true story, which is awesome. And it's about two penguins in the Central Park Zoo that fall in love, and they do everything else like the other penguin couples do, except for they can't have a baby. So the zookeeper, caught on to this, and he actually gave them an egg from one of the other penguins, and they raised this baby, and they're still in the zoo, which is, it's unbelievable that it's a true story. And we obviously aren't from around, it's obviously far for us, but if you are closer in the area or something, like bringing your class there, reading this book and then bringing your class there, or showing them videos of it, it just puts a lot more into perspective for them. So yeah, I think it's really good. You guys should check it out. It's called And Tango Makes Three, and the author is Peter Parnell and Justin Richardson. And I was reading up a lot about the book, and it just really surprised me. It won a bunch of awards and everything, but there was a lot of backlash for the book, because obviously, as we read in the articles this week, people forbid the queer talk in their classroom. So I 100% don't plan on doing that. I think this book's a great book to use for a lot of different lessons, and there's a lot of different themes and lessons in it. So if you guys can check it out, I really suggest it. Other than that, that's it. Thanks, guys.